Needens will take the snap again. He's going to hand it off up the middle again. And Edelhart stops him up, trips him in the backfield as he falls forward for a couple yards. It'll be 3rd and short for Carroll. As I was saying, no matter how unmatched the teams are, whether Carroll is much more dominant than us or we have pretty equal teams like we had last year, this is always one of Carroll's biggest games of the year as they take great pride in beating us 20 years in a row as they pick up a first down here. And now Carroll is 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. And on the Kapaun side of things, all 4 years I've been here, everyone's talked about this is the year that we end the streak. And it's just this thing looming over us every single Carroll game day. Biggest game of the year as we're at Carroll this year. And we have a full student section. So no matter how much the team struggles, they're always here to support him against Carroll. Trail's going to try and bounce it out. The ball's out. Crusader's going to fall, and it's going to be scooped up. He's going to run it down the right sideline. Brandon Burr scoops up the fumble as Trail lost it in the backfield. It was poked out as he tried to break it out to the left side. Brandon picks it up and gets a lot of yards after it. And now the Kapaun offense will have their best field position of the game so far, 1st and 10 from the 35. This is a huge momentum shift as it is Carroll's 2nd turnover of the day, 1st on downs. Now a fumble at the 10-yard line. Carroll was no doubt ready to score once again. But Kapaun defense comes up with another big stop. Kapaun defense on fire tonight, definitely playing their part. Under 2 minutes to go in the first half, and the Kapaun offense will hopefully have the ball for the rest of the time, try and put some points on the board on this possession, then get the ball right back coming out of halftime. And try to make the tackle on the running back. Quarterback keeps it, he's got plenty of room to run. However, if you stay home, you wait for it to happen, you're probably not making the tackle on the running back anyway if you pursue him. This time you stay home, you keep the quarterback in check. This time Doolittle did. Got it from a loss of 3. Needens in the shotgun set. There's another read option. He stays home. This time he hands it off, and he's going to be tackled right away. Picks up a couple yards. It'll be 3rd and long. I'm quite knowledgeable about the read option. When I create a player on Madden, I'm always a quarterback, so I always have to practice that. Not too great at the read option, but I've gotten better over the years. You always watch that D-end as a quarterback. If the D-end bites, you keep it yourself. If he stays home, you hand it off. As Needens has done a good job tonight. Hasn't really made a lot of bad reads. Jamino's good at that, too, on our side of the field. Him and Shanka, sometimes him and Kennedy. Kennedy was also good at that. They work on that a lot at practice. That's a big thing they do in warm-ups, making sure the handoffs are clean on the read option. Needens rolls out right. He's got a man, but it's going to be a first down. Chapman decked him out of bounds. He's going to be just short. Big hit from Chapman there as he blew him up out of bounds. And it'll be 4th and 2 or 3 probably. Interesting play here for the Eagles. Wouldn't be surprised if they took a timeout to discuss it. They are going to bring out the field goal unit. I think that's the right move if you're Carroll. You need to put points on the board. If you have confidence in your defense not to give up another touchdown, you make it a 2-possession game and you feel confident going into the 4th quarter here. 1:41 left to go in the 3rd. The kick is up, and the kick is just good. Kind of an ugly kick, but it goes through the uprights, and Bishop Carroll takes a 16-6 lead. 1:37 left to go in the 3rd quarter. And a play filled with a bunch of run plays and a big pass play down the right sideline. Carroll drives the ball down the field, no problem whatsoever, and puts another touchdown up on the board. Kennedy's going to take it. He's going to bring it out from the 5. He's going to try and make some moves up the middle, but he's going to be brought down. And they're going to mark him near the 25-yard line. So Kapaun offense needing to keep that momentum they just had last possession. They need to continue it into this drive. They have 1st and 10 from their own 24 is where they'll start it off. 3:36 left to go. Plenty of time, but they got to go quick this drive since they're down 2 possessions. They need 2 scores. So they need a score here and an onside kick. They only have 1 timeout left, having used the others for formation issues, which Coach Edelhart did not like It's a killer as a coach to use a timeout when you don't want to use it. Sometimes you have to, though. Jamino's going to be under center here. He's going to take the snap and pitch it left. It's going to be an end around. Kennedy's looking to throw it. He's going to launch it. Jones is wide open down the field. Jones catches it, and he's going to be brought down at the 34-yard line. What a play. Huge play for the Crusaders. As Jamino had an end around to Shanka. Shanka flipped it to Kennedy. Kennedy ran around to the right side. Looked like he was going to run with it. Had a lot of room to run, but Jones was wide open. Kennedy launched it down the field. Jones fell under it. Fell down to the 34-yard line. Crusaders now have 1st and 10 in Bishop Carroll territory. Jamino's looking left now. He's going to fire it deep down the left sideline, and it's going to be knocked away. And Crusaders doing exactly what I hoped they would do, going fast, going for big plays right away, trying to get this touchdown. Trying to get some points on the board while they still have plenty of time. 3:08 left to go in the game.